So a while back I created a screencast on how to create this little marble look, and I did it in a different product, and then I can never find it. So people are always emailing me asking me how I did that. So I'm just going to go ahead and recreate it here in Screenr. This way I can always find it and send it out. So basically it's pretty simple. It's just 3 shapes, and it really just starts with a single shape, which is the circle. And then I just manipulate the other 2 circles. So if we break it apart, you've kind of got this a gradient oval with that's partly transparent, so it's white, and with the transparency here. And then here you just have a circle where it's a little dark up here and lighter down here. And then this is just a circle that has a gradient fill with it dark, and then it goes out to a transparent. So it kind of adds that shadow. The shadow really adds depth to it, and I think makes it look more like a marble. So let's go ahead and create one from scratch. We're going to go ahead and just create an oval here. We'll hold or a circle. We'll hit the Shift key down. Let's get rid of the fill shape, and we're going to go ahead and do a gradient fill on this. Let me move this over here. So we're going to format the shape, come to a gradient fill here. Let's go ahead and select a linear fill, and we can move that around. So let's see, we'll do 90%. So we want this the dark color. We'll just select one of the template colors here. So we're going to select this blue here, and then in that same color scheme we're going to go to number 2, and we're going to make this lighter. So we're going to go here, we're going to go lighter, and then we're staying in the same colors. What's nice about that when we stay in the same colors is that when I change this, or when I change the design color schemes, we come in here to the color scheme, you can see that when I change it, the color of the marble is going to change as well. So that's kind of nice. And now we're going to go ahead and just duplicate the circle. We're going to right click, we're going to do a gradient fill on that again. What we're going to do is where it's dark, we're going to make it light. So we're just going to come to this number 1 position, and I'm just going to go white, but you could go with a real light blue here if you wanted to do that. I'm just going to choose the white color though, and then where it's light blue we're going to go to there, and we're just going to make that completely transparent. And so now we've got this, and I'm going to compress this a little to give it more of an oval shape, and then I'm just going to scale it down and then drop it in here. You can play around with that oval shape a little. That works good enough for me. So you kind of can see how now it's got a marble shape, and then just adding the drop shadow here is going to be real easy to do. So all we have to do is duplicate the circle again, and what we want to do is a radial fill. So we'll do a radial fill, and we want to do the center, and then we want this to be dark, so we're just going to go ahead and choose black right here, and we want number 2, we're just going to make white, and we're just going to make it completely transparent. Then you can play around with the stop colors and all that stuff. We'll just go ahead and keep what we have here, and then we drop it underneath there. Let me send that to the back, and then you can kind of see how that works. And I think, and you can play around too with the shadow a little, but that's basically it. And what's nice about this now, when we built this out here, I'd probably make this a little bit more an oval and less circular. But as you can see, it's cutting this off, so I'd have to play around with this more, but you get the idea. What's nice about this now is if I go into the design theme, let me move this over here so it's not on the covered up. So if we go to the design theme, we choose colors, now you can see I can quickly change my element, and if I wanted to save that as an image, I just can, I can change it here to this color, group it, save it as an image, and then I've got a marble that's a different color. So it's real nice to use the colors themes, and doing this is real simple, as you can see.